rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Clay Holmes. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep... Guys off balance.
And the home opener is underway. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Batting second, right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. The 1-0. Foul ball there.
Whoa.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Man at second. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. South side of Chicago just getting started here. And another ball. And ball 4 to aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Two now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Taj Bradley. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Number 21, Johnny DeLuca.
And a foul ball. Got him. One away.
Batting second, third base.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. And very nicely done for the out. Back at right field and stepping in for the Astros, Paul Goldschmidt. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it is gone. He wastes no time on this one, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Yainer Diaz now at the plate.
That's the ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This to third, with, and it gets by him. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Daniel Schneemann. Schneemann measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. Now a chance for Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on, and that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Michael Hellman digs in now. He's 0 for 1. This is again 5 in a row.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
2-0. And that misses as well. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the
runner on the go.
That's 4. Take your base.
Puts runners at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Tucker in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Double steal, and that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs.
Oh.
That one is absolutely belted, and that's a base hit. 1 run across. Hellman headed for the plate. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Mike Trout.
That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. High chopper to third. Montgomery tosses to first, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the White Sox DH, Munetaka Murakami.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That's
right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
That one misses. Ball 3. High fly ball out to left field. Hellman settles under it, takes it in for the out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. He takes it on his own. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Jonathan Aranda. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And the 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they close the gap. It's 3-1. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Now here is Justin Crawford. And a foul ball.
Ball, slow.
Foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Altuve handles it, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. In there at the knees, 0-1. Out to short. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily.
Now it's going to be Johnny DeLuca. And a swing and a miss. 2 on, 2 outs. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning. Back here on the south side. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Holmes back to work. Can't glove it cleanly. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. little out front there as he swings through it. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Whoa.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Here on the south side, set for the bottom of the third, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope,
Really
that's off the
good
plate.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Here comes the 0-1. Montgomery aboard here at first with nobody out. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Montgomery on his horse around third. He will score, and the White Sox tie it up.
That's 3 singles in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up now for Chicago, Andy Pappas. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and they lead by 2. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching for
A
Houston.
new pitcher in the game, Anthony Banda.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
First pitch swinging. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that's a fair ball. Here comes Pages around third. In comes the run from second.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Digging in, Brooks Lee. Man at second. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Luis Robert Jr. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Just off the inside edge. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. One-two now. Sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4. And he'll reach second with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Nate Pearson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
JT Realmuto steps in. Check swing, went around. That's strike one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A two-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 9-3. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Johnny DeLuca, the next to hit, was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. He's 2 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Out to center. Trout moving under it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back at right field. On to the fourth.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Diaz leading things off and takes a strike. This one in the air right field. And there's one down. Now at the plate, Daniel Schneemann. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 1 now.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. This one popped up. Lee settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. And next to hit for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Nope, that's inside.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. DeLuca makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back at right field. Bottom 4, Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hot shot to third. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Munetaka Murakami. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. That one lifted to left. Hellman turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now the left fielder, Andy Pajes. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Right side, hard hit. And the White Sox go quietly. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Michael Hellman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. And there's one down. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Up. Ball.
That
That's
misses
the ball.
the zone. 2-1. The White Sox up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. Hard hit right side. The throw to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
For the Astros,
Two down, base is
center
empty.
fielder
Mike Trout up next for the Astros.
Ball. That's the ball.
Ripped on the ground to second, and the Astros put down in order. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox. Aranda in his third season, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's one down. Now Brooks Lee. He's already homered here in this one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And Bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. One down. And now here's big center fielder Luis Robert.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout under it. And there's two away. Here's JT Realmuto. In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Top six. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Inside, almost got him. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. Jose Altuve will hit next. 1 for 2. Tied him up inside with that one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. The 0-2.
No, that's a ball.
And they'll do it again. One-two now. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They go back to back, and they're chipping away. It's 9-5. Here is Goldschmidt. Grant Taylor on to pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. So digging in, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Dribbled up the third baseline, and that's just foul. Right side, Lee. That's out number 2. And now the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann.
Shortstop, Daniel Schneemann.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Hit in the air out to center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Johnny DeLuca. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Tyler Ferguson. That one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Montgomery in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Oh, look at the stop. And he beats it. He's safe. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. On the ground. Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 0-2. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe, and it's second and third with nobody out.
Ball, inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it remains 2-2. Oh, that fastball drilled him. Bases loaded, nobody out. Andy Pajas, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Gap shot should score at least 2. One runs in. A second scores as well. Runner around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And now it's 13-5. So up next, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And now it's 14-5. Brooks Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One away. One out man at first. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to Altuve. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Michael Hellman.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
So next up for Houston, Kyle Tucker.
Strike, woo!
2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Lee throws to first, and Tucker is retired. And that is the inning. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the White Sox catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now pitching for Houston.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Greg Weisser.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Line drive to short and caught. So digging in, Johnny DeLuca. 0 for 3 in this one.
Johnny DeLuca.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the White Sox. Third
Colson
baseman.
Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And he grounds one back up the middle. It's through for a hit. And now two aboard. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's
That's
Bobby
out
Witt
the corner.
Jr.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. That one's backed up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 15-5.
I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much.
I never liked them. To your public safety brief, I never listened. To your blackmail of likes, I ignore them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you like.